Today we are going to tell you about all those stupid and awesome and amazing and wonderful things that we just kind of get into when we are getting interviews that you guys are watching.
A lot of people have asked us stuff that's happened behind the scenes and what we've been through. We ended up going to New York City to cover an event which Waka Flocka and Friends was like the title of it, and it was a benefit for Hurricane Sandy and the people that have been affected by it.
First and foremost, regardless of what you might think about Waka's music, just know that he is the nicest guy
He really is.
ever. If you like to smoke weed, he'll give you weed. You want to get drunk, he'll give you a drink. You need a 5-hour, he probably has a bunch in his green room. He even gave us cupcakes with his face on them, which sounds odd now, but he had cupcakes.
We get there and the room is just, first of all, full of smoke, and in the smoke is just legends. I saw one of my favorite of all times, Scarface. Wyclef the first time we saw him in person. We saw Raekwon,
Swiss Beats,
Mano,
Fred the Godson,
Frenchie,
everyone on his label,
Young Joey,
DJ Ace.
Shout out to Black Dave. Black Dave.
Motherfuck my enemies.
Kyle had prepared to interview Waka Flocka Flame.
Yes.
Good, he does it.
Yeah.
But we get there, and Kyle is horrified of weed smoke, and this room was so full of smoke that I could see his eyes getting redder every interview, and he was freaking out because there's all these rappers, and I kept literally pushing him with the camera into people and giving him the mic and saying, interview him. He's like, dude, I don't know who it is, and I told him a name. And half the times I was scared because I thought that I might fuck up the name and he'd say it to the guy wrong and get his ass kicked, and it'd be my fault.
Yeah, if you slow down the footage of me right before I'm about to interview Mano, you can see the look of horror on my face, like, oh no, I don't know who this is. Ray says I'm horrified of weed smoke. I'm not necessarily horrified of weed smoke. I have a lot of anxiety naturally anyway. Weed just brings it even more crazy and fucking insane out of me. So I don't smoke weed. So we brought Waka Flocka a present, which may or may not have been rolled up mind-altering chemicals. So he's about to light up another blunt, and as soon as he's about to light it up, he's like, no, you need to smoke this one with me, because he smoked the first 4 by himself. And he's like, this one is the last one, so you need to smoke this one with me. And he goes to hand it to me, and Ray was like, nah, he doesn't smoke. He's like, oh, the last time I came across somebody who interviewed me was through this magazine, and he didn't drink. So I said, I'll give you $1,000 to finish this bottle of vodka. Like a bottle friggin' this big. I want you to finish this bottle of vodka for $1,000. He's like, no, I can't. So another famous rapper is like, I'll put in 1,000, up to 2,000. He's like, nah, I can't do it. Friggin' 3 more. They get up to $8,000, and he's like, you know what? Fuck it, fine. He starts chugging the bottle of vodka, and ends up getting so drunk that he ends up screaming, I'm gay, I don't care who knows it, before he passes out and shits himself, and they need to call an ambulance to take him out. I was like, dude, I will smoke every fucking puff of that blunt if you give me $8,000. And he's like, no, we can't, because he got taken away in an ambulance. When we can never do that again.
He should just give us money.
Me and Wyclef got a nice picture together.
It was a beautiful picture. I think we should leave it at that. I look really angry in my picture with them. Pete got the only good Wyclef picture, actually.
I did. But if we do show Ray's Wyclef picture in this video, you'll understand why you think he has angry eyes.
You'll learn why the sunglasses are on when you see my picture with Wyclef. It's for your own protection.
Hey, give me a little help on this. I gotta hold the mic. Teamwork, motherfuckers. That's how we do. And it had its mistakes, and that's what makes us the better thing.
Yes. Yeah.
No. All right, that was it. That was our first episode.
Let me stop laughing my ass off before.
That was our first episode of NEHipHop's The Weekly.
And we also do really weird shit. For that entire Waka Week, we came up with a trailer to No Hands and made it like a sick trailer to show like the upcoming interviews that we had with like the entire cast of characters that we talked to, like a ton of people. But we also ended up, because we're fucking white, made a 80s remix of everything with It's Hip to Be Square.
I don't think it's because we're white. I think it's just because we are fucking...
We're fun.
We're hip.
Fun? You my aunt?
Just remember, everybody, it's hip to be square. Cheers.
NEHipHop signing off.
Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, everything at the NEHipHop. Later.
Yeah. It's hip to be square. A crazy show. That's what I'm gonna tell you. It's gonna be a crazy show.
You know, it's a good cause, and Waka's a good friend of mine. You know, I'm proud of him. He's the young generation coming up. I'm just here to support him.
He's the fucking really first rap rock star.
Radio jockey asked me like, yo, how you feel about your single on Triple Platinum? I'm like, what? I didn't even know. He told me, I Googled it, and it was real. Facts.
To say, so, like, subscribe to the video. If you like the video, feel free to subscribe, stick around. And don't forget to check out our Twitter and our Facebook. And our Instagram is pretty dope, too. Something like that.
Should have just said that all into the microphone.